So we're working on the Corvette today. We got the roof here. This is pretty much what it looked like. It didn't have any kind of headliner in it, and it's got some of this excess old foam. So what we're going to do is put a new headliner in it. What we were originally going to do is kind of try to get rid of all this, put a new layer of foam down, and then headliner cloth on top. But it looks like there's already some padding in here. So if we can just get rid of this excess foam, which it comes right off. So we're just using some light sandpaper, real easy, getting all that off. We'll blow it off, and then we're going to use some spray adhesive and put down the new liner. So that's what we're working on today. Alright, so we went ahead, we ironed out the headliner, just a regular house iron, and then we kind of cut it. We gave it about 6 or 8 inches around the side. We're going to go ahead and spray it with our adhesive and stick it in the middle. Then we'll trim the outside, and then eventually what we'll do is we'll just have a little bit hanging over so we can tuck it up in between, and then we'll be good. Alright, we did half at a time. You really want to watch out. We're probably not doing this in the best conditions. It's windy, so now my hand is covered in this adhesive. So we'll take this, and you want it seems like we're better off using your hands. And you just
start from the middle and work out, I think. Yeah, all the way down. Go all the way down the middle. Middle, right there, all the way down, yeah. There you go. And then we work out from there. Yeah, we tried a brush and that didn't work, right?
Yeah. It seems like the hand works better. And you want to kind of tuck it down in there because that's where we're going to be trimming later. And try not to get any rain. Alright, so what we decided to do is you kind of tuck the ends, and then you can pull them out and trim around, because then you know how deep they got to go in. So you just kind of pull it up a little bit. You can trim that line. And then you can tuck the rest up under in there. We just kind of picked this cloth because we already had some laying around. It's not exactly headliner material, but it'll kind of fit.
One other thing I don't think we paid enough attention to, it's got a little of a grain in it. And we got it a little crooked instead of nice and straight. I was thinking a good corduroy would look better, but you'd have to make sure you got it really straight. Your veins or the grain of the material.
And then we'll go ahead and we'll take this putty knife here and we'll start tucking it in the corners, and we'll trim what we can if we need to.
We'll go ahead and start right there. We got a pretty good tuck there.
Alright, I think since this is our first headliner we've done on one of these, any tips that I would give, because we don't have it perfect, it's got some imperfections, but you want to leave about a 1/4 inch all the way around, and that's kind of hard to do. Maybe what we could have done is flipped it upside down, used some chalk or something that would wash off pretty easy, and gave it a trace around the outside, and then cut around that, and then that would give us enough room. And then you're gonna need a good putty knife. A metal one is what we're using. If you had a solid plastic one, would be better. But you really got to tuck it down. You can see it best here. This will go down pretty far, but you can tuck any excess you have up under that. You just got to stick it down in there. We had a plastic one, and it seemed to be like the corners kept breaking off. So measure a little bit better, and then really get a good tuck in there, because that's what's going to keep it up. and make it look tight and clean. So all we gotta do is finish getting a couple of corners tucked in there, and then we'll be good to go.